So this is from CBSSports.com, 2025 QB market, free agents, cut candidates, trade targets, draft candidates. Kirk Cousins, they project that he will sign with the Browns a one-year, $2 million deal. The thing you got to figure out with Kirk Cousins is, and you alluded to it, he's coming off an Achilles injury. How much of his problems were because he wasn't 100% or that Achilles, he wasn't able to drive the ball. He wasn't able to do those things. Now, he is older than Deshaun Watson by a few years, but he had the same injury Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's coming off an Achilles injury. He has a no-trade clause, so he can force his way out of Atlanta and become a free agent. That's why they're projecting, $2 million. It's basically the Russell Wilson deal with the Steelers.
We obviously saw how well that worked out for the Steelers. Russell Wilson certainly has made an impact, just this losing streak aside for the Steelers. But I think if you're the Browns, you're just trying to make the best of a situation where there aren't a lot of great options. I think this can potentially work out well, and there's a couple reasons. I mean, I talked about it before. Kevin Stefanski knows Kirk Cousins very well. They spent so much time together in Minnesota. You would imagine he knows Kirk Cousins as well, if not better than most other guys out there, most other teams out there, most other coaches out there that need a quarterback. So in that sense, it would be a pretty good fit because Stefanski and Cousins know each other. They probably understand each other very well, and it feels like a pretty good match to make, especially when you look at the Browns. They need to get some cheap contracts because of Deshaun Watson's cap situation going into 2025 and 2026. It feels like low risk, high reward because if he plays the way he had in Minnesota to even 85% of that, that's pretty good. And then you put yourself in position to be competitive next season. And if it doesn't work out and you don't take a quarterback, go into 2026 draft and, see if you can take another swing there. I know people talk a lot about Arch Manning. I need to see it a little more with him, for example, along with the other guys in this draft. But Kirk Cousins, I mean, like I said, if it's only a $2 million, it's a pretty low risk, potentially semi decent reward there. Again, second year off a torn Achilles, we've seen so many guys be better in year two off the injury than year one. Look at Grant Delpit, prime example of that.